Welcome back, everyone. I am TN Eagle here in the sports studio, and this week we have a great game with the Philadelphia Eagles versus the New York Giants. Rumor has it that the undrafted free agent middle linebacker out of Delaware is climbing up the depth chart. We will see, but for now we will send you out to the field and get right into the action. 3-2 versus 0-5. Surely we will not be the first team to lose to the New York Giants this year, I would hope. But we are going to go in to our training. You can see there in the top right, we are still second string middle linebacker, but we have moved up to 75. So going in and doing our game prep for this week, went in and I'm like, okay, well, anytime that I have the hours available to do a tackling drill, I do a tackling drill because it's usually, get an easy gold and then I'm good. Unless I do that and miss, and then I get a silver. So I don't get quite as many upgrade points as I would like to get. But that being said, let's now look up in that top right-hand corner, and we are now the first string middle linebacker. That's pretty exciting for an undrafted free agent out of Delaware. So we're pretty excited, and I'm like, okay, let's get ready for the big game. Again, we're 3-2, so we're not exactly lighting it up, but we're not 0-5. So we're going to start off, and we get our first chance here early in the game. And there's a nice little handoff, and boom! We're going to run in there, and we're going to tackle Wilson. Pretty nice hit there, and that's a pretty good way for us to start our tenure as the first string middle linebacker in the NFL Game of the Week. So we also get a nice little replay, so we're able to get in there. So just moving forward now, as long as it's taken me to get adjusted and get acclimated to, the camera angle of the My Player mode and everything, well, now it's changed because now I'm, the first string middle linebacker, so it's kind of on the other side, and it's a little bit different. It may not seem like much, but it actually is quite different. So I was just kind of laughing to myself like, oh, man, I just got used to what I was doing, and now it's different. So, but here, they're going to send us on a blitz. We don't get there in time, and Eli kind of just gets the ball out, but it was incomplete. So we're hanging in there. Offensively, by the way, we've already put up 2 touchdowns. So it's looking pretty good right now as a team. We are up 14-0 in the second quarter. So at this point, we just need to continue to play pretty good defense. And I feel like, I'm doing well. I'm getting better. I'm getting good with my hook zones. And that's kind of what I've been working on. It's like, okay, let me drop back, and get into my zone, and then I can play things forward. Whereas before, I think I'm kind of just drifting back, and I'm not quite getting in the position. So I'm getting a little bit better at that. And again, I don't let the computer. I don't let the computer control anything. I try to do everything manually, which makes it a little more challenging and makes it fun. So it's just a matter of, can I adapt and can I get better to what I'm doing as a middle linebacker? So, but it's been a ton of fun, and hey, it's paying off. We've made our way up to the first string position for the Philadelphia Eagle. So, and there we get in on another tackle. But guys, if you're enjoying this series, please remember to drop a like. It does take quite a while to edit these videos, but it does indeed let me know that you are enjoying it and that it is worth continuing this series, as I am enjoying it and having a lot of fun. Unlike Eli on that play. We just destroyed him on that play, and it was like a read option type thing, and we just continued on after the quarterback. Got a great hit on the quarterback, but it didn't really help us. And here, if I wasn't so old and had slow reflexes, I might have been able to hit the Y button there and get an interception on a deflection. But by the time I realized, like, hey, I might be able to get that, then, I was already in the huddle and picking the next play. So it was a little bit late on that one. So we will continue on moving. Fourth quarter, and we're now up 27-0. So I would say that it's pretty safely in the bag as far as a win and not being the first team to lose to the New York Giants this year. And other than that, though, I would say it's been an uneventful first game for us as the starting middle linebacker, and I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I mean, in some ways, like, okay, well, that's good. You weren't in on a lot of tackles. That means, our front three are doing great, or our pass coverage is doing very well, and we're just not needed in a lot of plays. And the ones that we were needed in, we were able to at least be around the ball and get in on the play. But when you look at the final stats at the end of the game, which we will scroll to, I only had one tackle. It seemed like I was in on a lot more plays than that, but I really guess just the one tackle. So, individually not great. Uh, Fortunately, this game is a team game, and we looked awesome with a 27-0 victory. We will take it as our first game as a starter. I will talk to you guys next episode. Have a good one.